Data is not a religion, right? It is not panacea. Data isn't going to tell you what data you need to listen to. Humans are going to tell you what data you need to listen to. And so I think there is some kind of symbiosis in terms of like executive leadership and strategy, and then the kind of what you're listening to, what predictions you're making with what levels of certainty around that information, and then what decisions you think you can observe based on that. I mean, data has some natural superiorities to humans for some things. It can see more. I can observe more from kind of the growing body of information technology, sensor networks, traffic lights, et cetera. Humans just don't have the kind of eyes wide enough to see what's going on within a traffic network. But again, the human has to articulate what's important, what it should measure. I think the Obama campaign is a good model for how the nerds work with the experts, right? I was the nerd, and David Axelrod and David Seamus were the experts. And I think what was special about that circumstance is that we both approached our conversation with the other with appropriate humility. And what I saw the Davids do that I don't think the data did do, which was an understanding of human story and human narrative. The data isn't going to produce that for you, but I saw that the way that they were understanding narrative and story. I saw the way that they were saying, all right, I see this in your data about these populations, and the 2 questions you've answered, but here are the 5 I'm not clear about, and how can you answer me those? Here are some of the limits that I see in terms of your measurement and how you need to think about that. And then conversely, I would ask the same questions of them. I think in terms of the relationship between kind of the nerds and the experts, that was a pure example for me of how we used our kind of mutual intelligence, 1 of kind of data-driven, and 2 kind of based on a human experience of story and context in order to kind of execute properly in what we thought was a good strategy.